The Stanford Super Regional with number 8 overall seed. Stanford hosting Texas. Looked like for a minute there we might be getting that Texas A&M game with Stanford having to make a huge comeback after losing their first game to Texas A&M there, but they were able to do very well the next few games and come back through the losers bracket and be able to take it away from Texas A&M there. So now they host a Texas team that looks very hot. They were able to just go 3-and-out, win all 3 games in the Coral Gables Regional, beating Miami a few times there, 2 times, and then just really looked very, very good, and their pitching was definitely what impressed me.
Yeah, didn't really expect Texas to make it out of that regional heading into it. They played well down the stretch to end the season, but then they went 0-2 in the Big 12 tourney. Wasn't really sure how that team was feeling, but to go 3-0 in that regional as a 2 seed is very impressive. And like you said, on the other side of things, Stanford struggled a bit, dropped that winner's bracket game to A&M, and barely hung on to beat Fullerton after that. But their position player came through in that regional final. It's one of the best groups in the country, and I think this is going to be a super exciting super regional. I think I'm going to have to go with Stanford here. I think they're 10-0 all time in supers at home, so that's just very impressive. And this Texas team, I don't know if they're hot or if they're just inconsistent here at the end, but both very talented teams, but I'll take the home team in Stanford.
Yeah, from what we've seen from Stanford the past few years, they've somewhat struggled a bit in regionals. They lost at a pretty similar time last year and had to make a loser's run to be able to make it, and they did just that. So when their backs are up against the wall, we've seen for several years they've been able to just get hot. The bats are really impressive out there at Stanford, and probably leaning Stanford, but I feel like it's going to be the story of the offense of Stanford versus the pitching of Texas and which one comes out on top.